totally understand. Happy friendaversary!
Thanks, friend.
Okay. Cheers. I'd like to make a toast. I'm just kidding. Cheers to friendship. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Say Coca-Cola 5 times without making your lips touch.
Coca-Cola. 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 Coca-Cola.
Is that 5? I think it's close enough.
Okay.
Okay, now say it regularly.
Coca-Cola.
Did your lips touch?
Coca-Cola. What witchcraft is this?
Look at us.
All of our great dance moves.
Get some ASMR for you guys. Ready?
Fucking hate ASMR.
It's so great, Catherine.
Debatable.
And I don't know if we have enough strawberries.
How many strawberries did you get?
1.
I got a single strawberry.
1 like box of strawberries, and then we still have some from when Nate and I made breakfast the other day. It's like 1.5.
Make me nervous with the scissors like stabbing
No,
out.
I'm good. What do you mean? Okay, so white chocolate. The big one is milk chocolate,
Perfect.
and then I'll only do like half for dark chocolate.
God damn it, Nate.
That was melting real good. Nate, can you stir the dark chocolate, please? Nate, we need 3 people. We did this all at once, and I'm very stressed. Oh my god, I'm sorry. The left-handedness is not doing well on your guys' part. I'm doing great over here.
Rocky, what you doing down here, bud?
Nate, you're in our vlog. Say something to the people.
Something to the people.
I hate you.
You had an opportunity for something so inspirational.
And he ruined
chose
it.
that. You don't want to like leave it sitting for too long because then it gets like weird.
Then it like cooks.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just do this 3 at a time?
That was my idea. That was my bad. Catherine just looked at you like, yeah, this wasn't my idea. This was not my fault.
Does it say not to take alcohol?
It does not say not to take with alcohol, Nate. So, I mean, Lexapro up. Go, Catherine.
Hashtag healthy lifestyle.
We have depression and anxiety.
I'm gonna feel better.
So Catherine's gonna take this depression test. We're very excited. You have to answer it like you haven't been on medication. Like,
Okay,
think
like,
about like
prior to medication.
Yes.
Okay.
But also like yes.
This is gonna be fun, you guys. Be ready to be a little sad.
Okay, go right ahead. Little interest or pleasure in doing things. Nearly every day. Lovely. Off to a great start. I'm already crying. You're answering these so fast, I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, I live with this every day. Love it, live it, thriving.
You're literally answering these so quickly. That's good. That makes me happy.
Yeah, this is a solid
that's
one.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's good to know.
Next, it's been fun. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Coronavirus. I'm so sorry.
I just Cardi B this trauma. Current events, loneliness. Life.
Life. No. Oh my god!
Wow, fun! Surprise, guys! I didn't know that was happening.
I've been on medication for apparently a long time now, so I'm just gonna do it in general.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't honestly tried it since you were last year.
Time at me answering these quickly. Look at you.
You made it up. It's
Yes. 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 Coronavirus.
you want to try it?
Current events. Other.
I like that like some friends hang out and they do like fun quizzes like which Gossip Girl character are you? What's your favorite band? What era were you supposed to be born in? And we're like, let's take these mental health screens. This is fun, right, guys? Let's learn that we're severely depressed.
Game concept. Volume 6.
Yes. Are we surprised?
Not at all. Not at all.
We're severe and thriving. Living our best severe mental health life.
Everything's fine over here. Catherine just took her medication with her wine. It's fine. No big deal.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Cheers, friendship. On our 2-year anniversary, we took a mental health quiz. That's all I have to say.
That's what most friends do, yeah?
Changing through these, like I know the difference, but
Yeah, it's totally normal. Like, that's
Totally normal.
Cue the graphics right above our
Dun,
heads.
dun, dun, dun.
And cue the glass of wine. Cue the crying baby.
June, June. June, baby girl, why you cry? June, June, baby, June, baby, June.
June, do
That's
you also
beautiful.
have severe anxiety?
June
I think
for
you might.
sure has severe anxiety. If
Yeah.
June took this, it'd be like severe.
Like every question would be the most
17
extreme.
E's. Severe anxiety. Severe. Real quick. Friendship story. 5, 6, 7, 8, go.
Oh, like when we met?
Yeah. Why did you swipe right on my Bumble page?
So I swiped right because I thought that you looked like sweet and funny.
Yeah.
Donna, you're so beautiful, Donna.
Bumble BFF.
Bumble BFF.
I saw you and I was
Amazing.
like, yeah. I was like, she looks fun. She looks friendly. She looks down to earth because a lot of people like look a little high maintenance and like I'm a very like casual person. Like I don't have the energy for that shit. And then we like messaged and you got married in San Diego too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then
We got
like,
married like a mile from each other. It's super weird. Not the same like day. That'd be really fucking freaky. But still pretty weird.
And then like just chatting with you was really easy. Like I would send a paragraph and you'd send it back, which I was really nervous about because it's like I'm sending too many words. People are gonna think that I'm too invested. Like it's real awkward.
I had no friends.
Same.
Also, you were very nice.
So yeah, and then I was like, okay, let's meet up. Like this is my like first friend date. Like let's do this.
I can't believe I was your first friend date.
Super special. And then we met up. I was sitting, like I was saying earlier, I was sitting at the bar waiting for Courtney to show up. and I worked a whole day.
I'm pretty sure I was late.
I think you
only
might
by
have
like
been.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
My
which
bad.
I'm honestly impressed that I was even on time because
Same.
I run like
Now that I know
a good
you.
20 minutes to 30 minutes late. Let's be
Sometimes
honest here.
like an hour and a half.
Yeah, let's be honest here.
Catherine will be like, I'll be there at noon, and then 2 o'clock, she's like, I'm on my way.
Yeah, not wrong. And you like walked up and I was like, oh my god, I smell awful. I've been in people's homes all day for my job. I smell sweaty. I'm like real rough right now. And she's so pretty. Don't make that face. It's true. And you like came up and you were like, oh, I don't really drink beer. I only drink wine. And I was like, oh, fuck, Catherine.
They had wine, so it was perfect because they had
Worked
beer
out.
and wine.
It worked out. And I was just like, god damn it, Catherine. You fucking up on the first try. This girl's really cool. And I remember just being like, wow, this is so easy. Like,
Because I talked for 2.5 hours straight.
but I loved it because it was so easy on me. I was just
Because
like,
you didn't have to say anything.
no, but I loved hearing about what you were talking about. I was like, this is so interesting. Like, this is so easy. And like, you're like super friendly, like super mellow. And you told me about that app, InWeGo.
Oh my god, that used to be my favorite app ever, and then they raised the prices, and now I'm mad.
So back to the story while Donna's being quiet currently. I just need to find a rotisserie chicken if I can give her that. So you told me about the apps, and I was like, oh my god, we can go be friends and like do things together.
There's so many things on that app.
And then I was like, at the end of it, I was like, oh my god, I hope she liked me. I hope that we can be friends.
Oh
She
my
seems
god,
really nice.
I went home that night and I was like, Nate, I really liked her. She was so nice. And then like a couple of days later, you were like, oh my god, you want to go to Friends this weekend and our husbands can meet? And I was like, oh, she likes me.
And then you and Nate rolled up, and I was like, god damn, they're a really attractive couple. They're so like tall and
No,
stylish.
even you guys were. I mean, Nate. I'll give it to Nate. Nate's always dressed nice, so that's a different story. You and LaCroix boy looked so nice that day. Like you guys were all like cute and like, and then you were wearing like a dress, and I came with like greasy hair. I had like my hair in a ponytail, and that does not happen to me.
But like, okay, so
And I was
here's the
meeting
thing.
LaCroix boy for the first time. Ugh.
But like, you're also, I realized that Mario Kart sounds music in the background of our friendship video too.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Totally normal.
But like your ponytail also, here's the thing. So there's a difference between like my version of a ponytail and your version of a ponytail. Because your ponytail still looks like you actually tried for your ponytail, whereas mine is like, I'm over this shit, it's going back, I don't care what the fuck it looks like.
Okay, but we've talked about this in an episode where I have severe problems
And I
and have to look nice all the time, or else I don't think people will like me.
And so I'm just letting you know, like even your greasy ponytail like looked really stylish and cool to me.
I wish I had a picture from that day. I was the greasiest bitch. I was so greasy.
I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, what if they don't like us after meeting us as a couple? I really liked her. I
That's
want
true. I
friends.
met LaCroix boy and I was like, no, can't be friends with you guys anymore.
And like, I remember my coworkers being like, wow, that's so great. Like, you're so like getting out there making friends. And then like, here we are.
2 years later.
I think that like our friendship was like pretty solidified by like the next week when I came over here, and then LaCroix boy also came over here and just like hung out. Like,
Yeah, I think it was pretty solid.
yeah, like ate some weird M&M, like weird pumpkin M&Ms.
Yeah, those are the pumpkin M&Ms, right, Nate?
Yeah, those are terrible.
Yeah, so pumpkin M&Ms, we got them because I don't like pumpkin anything. But Nate was like, I'm gonna try this. And so we got it, and Nate was like, these are disgusting. And so we had Catherine try them, and Catherine was like, these are gross. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw them away. And she was like, you should leave them here because the core boy will eat anything that's in front of him. And then we're sitting here and we just like had it at the edge of the table and we're just talking, and all of a sudden I look over at LaCroix and he's just like shoving his M&Ms in his mouth, and he's like, these are disgusting.
And then goes back for another handful.
And I was like, oh, they're pretty fucking gross.
I know my husband
And
well.
then he was like, take them away, I can't do this anymore. And I had to move them. You didn't even ask why I swiped right on you.
Why did you swipe right on me? Honestly, this is like a better question than me. I feel like it makes sense why I would be friends with you, but like, why did you want to be friends with me? Also, Donna,
First
I
of
love
all-
you, and I'm going to fight you pretty soon.
First of all, we're gonna take a step back and just say that you are wonderful, and anyone would want to be friends with you because you're so nice. You know how many of my friends are like, Catherine is so cute. You guys are so cute together, like all of them, because you're super fucking cute. Anyways, and you're wonderful. Anyways, I swiped right because I really liked your main picture. So like, because the main picture was like you like hold like drinking out of like your Mrs. like glass for your wedding, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I never had a Mrs. glass like that. I'm gonna swipe right already. And I scrolled down and like you had like a bunch of Disney pictures, and I love Disney, and so I was like, oh my gosh. And then I think it was like for your favorite thing, like your like best idea of like a friendship date or something was like going to a brewery, just hanging out. And I was like, oh my god, I don't like beer, but I love doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's great. And so I was like, I'm sold.
You're so cute.
Thanks, you're so cute.
I'm glad that like someone else appreciated my like love for Disney.
Right?
And, like, cause like
I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, I love Disneyland. And you like
Right?
love Disneyland. I'm pretty sure like 3 of your pictures were like you at Disneyland, you and your friends at Disneyland.
honestly,
I also was like, you have so many friends. So she must be nice.
I do have a solid group of friends, just none of them live here
Yeah.
in Phoenix. I feel like you would love them and they would love you.
I
So
think I would love them too. They all seem very nice.
yeah. I'm excited for like
And I like the 2 that I met.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm slowly but surely just like introduce you to the
yeah,
friend
I just need to like next time you guys go to like Disney World or something,
Yeah.
or Disneyland, whatever it is, once this pandemic's over, I just need to like come along and be like,
group. Like hi.
I know I'm tall, but I'll just like,
My friend Alyssa is pretty tall.
oh my god, is she?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
tall is she?
I don't know.
Like
Not quite your height. So back to friendship story.
friendship story.
So what did you think when you like met me?
Oh my god, I thought you were so nice. I was so nervous because like I hadn't honestly made any new friends. So that was 2018 that we met.
Yes.
Other than going to work and meeting people that I worked with, I had not met any new friends since college.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. Like, so you were like the first person. I was just super nervous because like I think I had one Bumble BFF date before you.
Wasn't the first.
No, I'm so sorry. You were not my first.
Okay, I forgive you.
You're my second. But I was like super nervous because you were like really nice, and we had more in common than my first Bumble BFF date, and so I was like more nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, you know, when you're like, oh my god,
It's like
what if
it's
this
like
is
going
like
on a
the
date, like,
real
oh my
deal?
God.
Yeah, so I was like super nervous, and then I like when I first walked in, you like told me you were wearing, so you were like, I'm wearing like a plaid.
I know the outfit that I was wearing.
Yeah, I do too, because
I
you
remember
told
that.
me. So I was like, okay, cool. So like you told me that you ran, and I saw you at the bar, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous, and that's why I talked for 2.5 hours straight, nonstop, because I literally was so nervous
I
that I
had no
didn't
idea
know what
that
else
you were
to
nervous. I had no idea.
I say I don't normally talk like that, but now you know me, I do. I don't talk like that with people that I first meet, and I
that's
just
true.
like vomited words for 2.5 hours. Anyways, long story short, we met on Bumble BFF. Today's our 2-year friendaversary, and we love each other very much. And I was gonna cook dinner, but instead we're gonna go to In-N-Out, and then we're gonna do paint night. So we'll record ourselves doing paint night. It's officially past our bedtimes.
Yeah. Dipping strawberries and chocolate is a wild
Hard
night.
work.
They actually turned out pretty good.
No, I think they're so cute.
I still like this guy a whole lot. He had a rough night, but like all-star. What's your favorite part of tonight making the chocolate covered strawberries? I mean, probably something that like will have been recorded that we would
I was
show
gonna say,
in the video.
I like when we sat here and did like the questions earlier. I thought that was fun.
The questionnaire when we realized we have anxiety and depression.
No!
That was
We didn't realize that. We already knew that. It was just confirmation. No, the part we were like asking each other questions.
Oh, talking about our friendship story.
Yeah, friendship time.
Okay, that was super sweet. I liked
that
that.
part.
Mm-hmm.
I also liked when we got all 4 of the dogs in one picture.
That was super cute. That was also very worth it.
It was the cutest picture ever. Like, I can already tell. We'll insert it right here.
Right there. I think my favorite part of the night was discovering that Gouda dipped in dark chocolate is actually not that bad. Because
you're a weirdo. I'm just kidding. Ew, I just stuck my finger in this chocolate thing. It was gonna be hard and it was real soft.
That was a highlight. And then I also liked us talking about like our friendship too. Because I don't think we've ever like super talked about our first impressions or like what it was like meeting each other.
Or like why we swipe right on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about like why we swipe right. And like, it was fun to find that out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was fun.
It was fun to make a treat. We haven't made like a treaty treat
In a while,
In a
we
while.
planned on it. We still have Rice Krispie treats waiting.
It's been like a
month.
month.
Anyways, real quick, new podcast episodes every
Thursday.
subscribe.
To Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any of the other ones. There's a lot of them out there. YouTube. Yeah.
Also, like, real quick, serious note. I'm so excited for us to do this. We're gonna have so many videos of us together. Because, like, normally I'm bad at, like, taking videos and, like, doing things, but we're gonna have so many videos and pictures of us together. It's gonna be so nice.
We're gonna have so many recorded memories to show our children one day. And they're like, look at all these fun things that your moms did together. We were really cool at one point in our lives. Are we cool right now? I'm gonna say we're cool right now.
I'm so tired.
Okay,
Subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't already.
Listen to our podcast.
New episodes every Thursday.
Let us know what you want to see. Do you want to see more random videos of us doing activities? Like, we're gonna do some, self-care themed ones, just some random friendship ones. Our podcast. We got a lot happening, so just let us know what you want to see.
So for the 17th time, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Wow, my arms looked really long. Thanks for joining us today. I think it's because it's the wide angle. It's probably not the wide angle, I'm just really long. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you guys later.